Hello. Hello, hello. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Mario Party. We're just gonna jump into the canon immediately because we have some unfinished business to take care of. Sorry if I sound all weird. I didn't turn the volume down on my TV. What am I? Oh, I did. It just sounded real loud. Oh, hold on. I never did turn the game volume down from the other day. Hello, DA. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, we have some unfinished business from Thursday, and that's because stupid Wacky Watch shenanigans, and it's something that I should have known better. I should have known better. But that's okay. I may need to go blow my nose. Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Not fully sat down yet, but I just realized I forgot to turn on my settings. Hold on. Control setting. I forgot to do that because we're not in any hurry. I forgot what happened. I was out of the room. Excuse me, goodness. I'm losing my mind, like for real. There we go. Kind of, maybe. Alright. Ugh, we're already just crazy right now. But, I say crazy. Everything's not going quite right. Cool. But yeah, we have some unfinished business because Wacky Watch shenanigans. And, I would probably say if I'm playing Mario Party 3, we're probably just gonna throw it on 45 turns and go from there. Honestly. So we don't have this happen again. Because, like, sometimes things happen and I have to, you know, stop in the middle of a Mario Party board, you know, because that has happened before. That actually happened the day my husband wrecked his truck 2 years ago. And then crazy how around that time was, like, the downfall. Oh, get in! Why did that not go in? Dang it, I should have aimed it a little more right. It's fine. But, yeah, I remember that day I was in the middle of the gauntlet run and, got a phone call. And it was a bad phone call. So I just immediately stopped stream. I just immediately stopped. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how around that time, lots of crazy things happened in my life. So, how's pasta? Pasta's okay. Pasta is okay. Alright. Oh, I remember chilling in Blue Stream last night. She was talking about I feel like I can pick any direction now. Hold on. I think this lifts the effects. Okay, yeah, I removed, okay. Which is fine. Eh. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the club, so come on, let's ride to the big stone. I don't know the words, it's fine. I just know the chorus. Yeah. Because this is, yeah, the second last turn, okay. The flippity flops. Doing great. How have I been doing recently? I'm sick. That's how I've been doing recently. Am sick, but I'm still here. I'm still alive and kicking. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who you ask. But we're here. But yeah, Allie had a basketball game last night, and they played the team that put 50 points up on them from the beginning of the season, and they did. It was like slightly better, but not really. The problem is with our team, and this is going to sound completely like unfair, totally, because the small town bullshit, right? The team that is like really, really good, it's like the coach only picked the good kids. You know, it's like first round draft picks all around, and it's like she only ever picked, you know, the good kids, the ones that are really good. And it's like, what are you doing? It's like completely unfair. It's like 100% unfair. Cause like Allie's team is like, you know, ragtag group of kids, and it's like half of it's coaching, half of it's not, you know, it's not entirely sure what is happening with, you know, her team, but like Allie's one of the best ones on her team, and, you know, Allie could do a lot better too. But, you know, it's like it's like, you know, David and Goliath, they're up against like this behemoth of a team that just walks all over them, because like we're still learning the ropes. It just feels so unfair. It's just crazy. Small town bullshit. You know, if those kids, if we had like 2 of those kids spread out a little more evenly across all the teams, it would be a little bit more fair. But also, one of those kids on that team was like the ball hog from last year that was on Allie's team. And it's like, well, if you put one of them on a team of not good people, they're just gonna hog the ball all day long, and you can't win of all the games by yourself. So it's just It drives me crazy. You know, and like, yeah, these are like, you know, 10-year-olds, 10, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, because it's 5th and 6th grade. And it just drives me crazy. Hello, Dustin. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Do I need food? I already ate. So I'm good. I have checked that on the list. B-A-Z. Baza! It's Baza! It's Baza! A-Z-A. How? Okay, so, I don't think I remembered to put Baza Baza. Some may or may not know. I have Z. Okay. Oh shit. You ruined it. Ruined it, Luigi. Mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless. Say yes. We don't dress to impress. Ugh. It's Baza BZB. Baza BZB. Luckily, I was paying attention. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress. Luckily, it's kind of the same tempo. Hello, Jade. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Baza B Z B Z B. Dun dun da 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 B A Z A B Z B Z B Z. We're just busy, 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 busy. B A Z A B Z B Z B Z B, bitches. B is for bitches. B A Z A B Z B Z B Z B Z. B A Z A. Peach, what we doing? Dun 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 dun. B A Z A B Z B Z B Z B Z B. B is for bitches. B A Z A B Z B Z B. Oh goodness. Hey, watch drink, let's go. I'm the best. Yeah, some may know, some have picked up. I talked about Chugga Conroy before a multitude of times, and therefore I have also watched a lot of Runaway Guys. I haven't watched a lot of like recent stuff, like recent stuff, but I've watched Runaway Guys for a while. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can't. Hail Mary. Give me the best. Not quite what I had in mind, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Someone is like, hey, we're gonna compile for like the 15-year anniversary of the Runaway Guys. They're compiling like a best moments out of all the 15 years, and I saw it on like Blue Sky. They're kind of posting the moments voted on, I think, and I feel like I should have put down Baza Baza. That was a fun moment in TRG. That one was really good, because I specifically remember the chain of events that happened, and I don't think it ever got acknowledged. Chugga, in The Beat Goes On, the pattern was like Baza Baza, like B-A-Z-A, B-A-Z-A, and it just kept going until Chugga messed it up. And because he messed it up, he ended up like losing like 2 or 3 stars in chance time to Claire. And Claire was like, there is a god. There is a god. And in my mind, I'm like, there is a god. And his name is Baza Baza. Because Chugga messed up the Baza Baza, he lost, like, a lot of stars in chance time. It was just really funny to me. And I don't think I put that as, like, one of my top moments. Because I was just trying to go off the cuff and not, like, think too much into it when I was submitting my picks. My top pick was, when Steven George guest starred for the Four Swords Adventure. And there was a moment where he pulled out, like someone had pulled out a bomb, and it was gonna, you know, make all the players explode, but like Steven opened a chest and stayed in that animation. And so when you stay in that animation, you don't get blown up. And everyone was just like screaming at him, and it was a great moment. So yeah, I was just thinking of like Baza Baza. And like, I haven't watched any of like their Mario Party trilogy stuff. I haven't watched any of it yet. I should, because I remember watching 1 through 3. And I'm kind of glad they're redoing it in a way, because whenever they did 3 for the first time, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, because I think a lot of them were going through rough patches in their lives. I think I remember, like, Claire was going through some rough times. Chugga was, like, going through rough times and shitting on the game every 2 seconds. And it kind of sucks when someone shits on your favorite thing, like, every 2 seconds. And it's like, bro, what are we doing? So I'm glad they're getting a chance to at least redo it. So, alright, let's see how messy my memory is. Luigi Mario, Wario. Luigi Mario, Wario. Yellow V, egg in the middle, red, DK under Luigi. I might get the mushroom and Fly Guy mixed up. No, Fly Guy was right next. Okay. Luigi, Mario, Wario. Because it was a yellow V. Right there. Ah! Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. We've done it. We have done it. By George, I think I've done it. All right. We did it. Look at me go. I've got the memory. I've got the memories. Thanks for the memories, even though they were so great. He tastes like you, only sweeter. It was point 2022 where I left a Discord server due to how toxic it was, and we're basically talking so much shit about games I liked and so much more. That is awful. And it's one of those where it's like, if they, like, you know, understand and recognize, oh, hey, yeah, I was kind of being a shitty person, because I think Chugga recognized, like, yeah, it was not a good place. Let's do a redo. And, like, that's cool. But, like, sometimes it's like, if you're constantly shitting on something that I like, I'm just going to remove myself from this environment. And, like, it doesn't have to be, like, one specific thing. Like, I understand, like, my favorite game of all time is TTYD, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That's my favorite game of all time. And I also understand that there are a lot of dude bro shitheads in that community, to where, like, I'm sure a lot of people are just, like, turned off by those dude bros, which, you know, it's whatever. But, like, I will hype up the game every chance I get, and I will also recognize that it's not for everybody, but I'm not. But, like, I hate it when people shit on that, and it's like, you know, like, I will have my problems about specific games. You know, I will have my problems. I'm okay with airing out my grievances for games, but I'm speaking from, like, personal experience, like Galaxy 2. Right, I know we don't talk about Galaxy 2. But, big but, I understand a lot of people like it. A lot of people love it. A lot of people regard it as the best 3D Mario platformer. Totally cool. Totally valid. Totally valid 100%. I personally don't like it just on the merit of I have had many a rage moment with it because of my skill issues. So, like, I'm not, like, yeah, I poke fun at Galaxy 2, but that's more of, I have had bad experiences. Yeah, we'll just replace Daisy with Yoshi. So yeah, it's like, I've got bad experiences, but, like, it sucks when people are just constantly shitting on something that you like. Yeah, let's go to Woody Woods. A number of turns. We're gonna go over here. That took 20 minutes. Let's go 35. Let's go 35, see where that puts us. I think that should put us at a decent time, actually. It should put us probably about 3 o'clock, maybe. It depends on how things go. But yeah, it's like, you're totally in your right to, like, remove yourself from, like, a toxic community if they're just constantly shitting on things you like. And it's not just the constant shitting on things you like, it's also, if you even think about attempting to defend yourself and they're just, like, ganging up on you, that's not good either. Because I felt... excuse me. I felt ganged up on a couple times. Just in, like, friendships and stuff. It's like, bro, what are we doing? But also, people can be different. You know, respect that people have different takes on things. But also, you are free to remove yourself from a situation if you do not feel comfortable in it. And that's how I felt a couple years ago. Because I remember Blue brought up yesterday, just on the subject of, like, you know, friendships and stuff. And people treating you different, or, you know, they get a little taste of success and start treating people different. I've seen it all. It's like, I have felt that. It's like, I have seen the various ways that people can change from quick success. Like, for example, here's an example that I have seen, you know, either which way. Somebody starts out brand new on Twitch, right? And you can take person A and person B, and both of them start, you know, roughly relatively small streamers, right? They both grow and grow and grow very quickly, and they hit, like, you know, say 1,000 followers less than a year. You know, give or take. But, like, both streamer A and streamer B both hit 1,000 followers within a year of them starting to stream. Person A can turn into a very uppity, thinks they're better than everyone because of their rapid success, and starts, you know, forgetting where they came from and forgets the other little guys that helped them along the way, while person B is still very much grateful and keeps those people that helped them along the way close to them. So it's like, I've seen both sides. I have seen both sides, and I, you know, like, as a small streamer myself, I am all for, you know, people hitting their strides and getting successful. I am all for it. What I am not all for is the treatment. Like, if me or my husband, you know, like, if we help you, you know, if we are there in your path to success, dang it, I was closer. Anyway, if we're there in your, you know, your path to success, and you still acknowledge us, like, hey, if it weren't for you, you know, we wouldn't be here. And it's like, yeah, cool, because, like, you know, we're still here, and you still treat us respectfully for helping you. But then it's when you totally forget we exist, take advantage of our kindness, and just totally disrespect our time, that's when my opinion of you will definitely change drastically, and it has for certain people. Because I still remember specific examples. One I've talked about before, about the streamer had a sub goal, like 20 subs in a day, and they would play a scary game that they wouldn't normally do because like they're not a scary game person. But they had made a promise. They'd made a promise and a sub goal that 20 subs in that day, that stream, then they would play a scary game. Vegito was like, I bet. We had the money to do it, and you know, we considered these people our friends. And he's like, I bet we have the money. Let's just smash that goal. And he gifted 20 subs immediately. They never followed through with that goal. Never did. And seeing that really hurt, because if you don't follow through with a monetary goal like that, it really feels like you're just taking advantage of us and taking our money and running with it. So that's why you gotta be real careful with trying to remember where you came from and treating the people who helped you succeed with respect. Also, I did see you in chat. Hello, Blue. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, Luigi! Luigi, what are you doing? Speaking of treating with respect, come on, Luigi, you're my green team buddy. I might have to get another bottle of green tea. I'm almost gone. Should have grabbed another one. Thank you. Give me to drop a brief hello. Our dishwasher is kaput, so I think Gihan and I are about to go to Best Buy, and I'll probably nap after. I'm having a good day. Yay! I'm almost gone. Hope you're having a good day, Yoshi. But yeah, now it's your turn to have a dishwasher saga, because about a year ago? A year ago was the washing machine saga. Because about mid-February we had to go buy a new washer. And then I think not too long after that, or was it summertime, where we had our dishwasher saga? My brain's telling me it was March where we started having problems with our dishwasher. Time flies, man. It's crazy. But yeah, dishwasher saga! Hooray! Star is up there. That's not the direction I want to go. Well, the game said too bad. You're going that way anyway. You're welcome, Luigi. I helped you. But yeah, just kind of think about like friends and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, and it's like, not everything is like, you know, transactional. Because like if everything is transactional in your friendships, then that's not a friendship, that's a business. But it's like, at the very least, you should at least give the respect that you are given from your peers and your friends. And me and my husband were never given that same respect. I mean, we were in the beginning, and then they 100% changed. And I think it's tied to, like, the rapid success that they got. And again, I've seen both sides. I've seen people completely change, you know, from the rapid success, completely change to, under the umbrella term, an asshole. And I've also seen people still stick to their roots and are still really kind and considerate about where they came from. So, I've seen both sides. Better the Who person ran server DM me a month after saying, "Why'd you leave?" Everyone's wondering where you... Oh. You're vanishing? Goodbye, Blue. Go find you a dishwasher. Why'd you steal my reverse mushroom? Mario's a thief. It was my pride and joy! That was my pride and joy, Mario. I bought that with my own money. Don't be shy, you're really sweet. Yeah, if you don't choose anything, he just gives you forward fruit. Yeah! One extra space! Woo! Am I delirious because I'm sick? Possibly. After this minigame, I'm getting up to get myself another bottle of green tea because I gravely underestimated how much I would need. And I had a full bottle when I sat down too. I also took medicine right beforehand. But yeah, friendships, man. Friendships are a fickle thing, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. I have the most amazing friends right now that actually give a damn. This is an awkward color scheme. It's fine. Yeah, what was it? Last week? Last Thursday night? Was it Thursday night? Tuesday night. It was Tuesday night. A week ago, I was on JT's stream. And he was playing this weird, like, doctor game. It was great. It was fun. I think about that sometimes. Like, what? Like, how doctor game? JT plays some weird games. Every so often I'll lurk in his stream. Just kind of see what he's up to, and it's like the weirdest thing. Oh, I said I was gonna get another drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whew. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, there's also another like bout of friendship I have had, where it has ended very poorly. And it's one of those, like, looking back on it, you know, it's like one of those, I thought there was like genuine friendship there. But then it's one of those, they probably could have just hated me for the longest time. Make me go backwards. That's not going backwards. That's not enough backwards. And it's like, the whole friendship started off, the beginnings of it were just not the greatest anyway, and very unconventional. But like later it's one of those, they probably just hated me from the beginning anyway, and it probably just stems from like a lot of jealousy. But it's like, I had lots of ups and downs with this person. Lots and lots and lots of broken promises. And I was stupid for wanting to keep them around even after all those broken promises. And now, they even like reached out for help very recently. I say recently as in like the last like 5 months or so. It was very recent, and it's one of those, I really, it's like, you know, it's like my heart was so broken and wanted to say fuck you, you know. It's like you hardly ever reach out to me anymore. Like, what are we doing here? But they're in a desperate time of need, and it was the right thing to do. But then it's one of those where it's like, all right, once I help you with this, you know, I feel like I'm done. I can wipe my hands and be done with it. And I'm still friends with this person on Facebook, so I can kind of like peep what they're up to, because they post a lot of, you know, kind of share a lot of the, like, that Facebook bullshit. I did see, this is one thing that bugs me, and like, it's not just like this person, it's a lot of people that do this. It's the ones that are like, that use Facebook as their like main method of communication, and not like Facebook Messenger, because my mother-in-law uses Facebook Messenger as like a main communication method. No, I'm talking about like your public wall as a way of like actual communication. Like, that bugs the shit out of me. And it's like, because this person was like, hey, if you want a wedding invite, let me know. And it's like, a wedding invite? A wedding invite, and you're like taking to a post on Facebook? Shouldn't you just inherently know who you want to invite to your wedding? And if you don't know addresses, message them personally? Like, why would you like make a big old public post on Facebook, be like, hey, if you want a wedding invite, let me know, and people are like, oh, me, and it's like people you don't even talk to. Like, what's even the point? What is the point of that? And also, this person's like, hey, wedding invites. Like, my immediate thought was like, wait, her and her boy toy are getting married? I say boy toy, but like, I've never met the guy. Yeah, again, we're not close enough where I haven't met the guy. My husband has, but not me. So it's like, I never met this guy. We're probably not even getting a wedding invite, but honestly, we don't really care. Because it's one of those, we have helped this person out so many times, and we have hardly gotten anything back. So it's just, you know, it's not like, again, friendship shouldn't be like transactional like that, but if you don't get the same amount of respect in various ways, then it's like, what are you even doing? Koopaboo Toad, Koopaboo Toad, Koopaboo Toad. B for boo. Oh, Luigi beat me. Luigi beat me by 1/10 of a second. He is the best. We bow to Luigi. I was just about to say, everyone bow your heads and pray to Luigi, but Luigi just became a god. Luigi became God. Yes, I would actually really like this back. Hello, Strab, hello. Ooh. We're getting crackly in my ears. Does everything sound okay on my end? Hold on. I think it was just my headphones weren't plugged in all the way. Maybe. Hello! Hello! Let me grab you. I think it's just my headphones weren't plugged in all the way. And I was the one that plugged them in today. There's your shout out. There you go, and hello Raiders, welcome in. My name is Tess Jane, I am a variety streamer, and today is Mario Party 3. We started off today, finishing up the last few turns in the previous board I played. Hey, what's up? I got money. Excuse me, I've been sick. And now we're doing like a 35 turn of this so we can fill out the day with Mario Party. I can't say I got a shower. No worries. Ooh, doctor's appointment. Hopefully everything all goes well. And thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Good luck with your doctor's appointment. Feel better soon. I'm getting there. I am getting there. I feel like I have plateaued. I don't feel any better or worse than I have the last like 2 days. But I know I'm over the worst of it. Because I had the worst of it like Saturday morning. Saturday was bad. Luigi, Wario, Mario. Luigi, Wario, Mario. Yellow V. Mario in V. Team Danimals on the left. Okay. Again, my sick brain might be a little delirious. Da-boop. I said yellow V, but I don't remember where the V was. Was it this? Was it that? I don't remember. It's fine. I might get an 8 out of 10. Everyone put, hold on. Everyone put the bananas on the bottom. Ugh, fine. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't fix it. Yeah. Oh, I mixed them all up. Oops. 7 out of 10. I lost to Luigi. Maybe Luigi is a god. Maybe Luigi is a god. And he's just suppressing his power. That's the story we're going with. That's what we're going with. Luigi is a god. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. I mean, if that's not proof that Luigi is a god, then I don't know what is. All right. Why would you do that? What are you doing? Mario, what are you doing? Okay. Arrow's going left, isn't it? Yeah, because I came from that way. Dang it. Sup? That one. Or maybe I should just take the minus money. If I use my reverse mushroom from there, will it still let me go backwards? It might, I don't know. Because that was like an event that made me go backwards and not like an actual dice roll. It might. Well, might as well try it. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Let's see. Something about like life things. Yeah, I'm sick. Everyone was down with the sickness. Because I know last Monday, Riley stayed home sick. And then my husband caught what Riley had, and then I ended up catching, I think kind of a mix of what Allie and Riley had. Because Allie was a little sick too, but she didn't have it near as bad as Riley did. Riley had it real bad. And then Vegito caught what Riley had. Vegito was like out of commission on Friday, which is very rare for him. Oh, I did not change my question of the day. Oh no. Uh-oh. Let me fix that. Oh no, Peach. Peach squeaked out ahead of me. Damn it. Let me fix the question of the day. I didn't change any of this stuff. I'm bad. Because I have my backseating timer on. Let's fix that. Let's see. This is a valid question that came up yesterday. We'll make it the question of the day. We're gonna change our question of the day to, instead of favorite Final Fantasy summon, which mine is Ifrit. Ifrit. I know they say it Ifrit in Final Fantasy 16. I don't know the official pronunciation off the top of my head. But that's just one of those, they say it Ifrit in 16. Reading it, I've always read it as Ifrit. Joke's on you, I don't have a store. But yeah, my favorite is Ifrit, and then followed closely by Bahamut. Mostly because I played Final Fantasy X. I've played Final Fantasy X. And Ifrit has bailed me out a bunch of times. So there's a whole clip of Ifrit bailing me out. But no, we're gonna change the question of the day to, do you eat the pizza crust? Because this topic came up yesterday because my snack for in the middle of stream was a leftover pizza crust that my husband didn't eat. And the topic came up. It's like, do you guys eat the pizza crust? And there's two kinds of people in the world. Those who eat the crust and those who do not. I am the one who eats the crust and my husband is not. So, because we had ordered pizza for the Royal Rumble on Saturday, and we had some leftovers for the next day, and he ate the crust when we were eating during the Rumble. He ate the crust Saturday because, like, he's more apt to eat the crust if he has something to dip it in. Like if he has like some extra marinara sauce or like some ranch, or like kind of depends on the crust itself. But like we usually get, we usually get stuffed crust. And he'll dip it in like marinara sauce and he'll eat the crust that way. But like under normal circumstances, he usually doesn't. But like he usually like, you know, puts it aside and I'll keep it for like a snack later. So I usually eat stuffed crust. I usually eat the crust. The only time I do not eat the crust off of pizza is if it's a thin crust pizza. I do not like thin and crispy. I will not eat the crust off thin and crispy. That's like the only time I won't eat the crust on pizza. So yeah, do you guys eat the crust on pizza? I do. Again, the only time I don't is if it is thin and crispy. Other than that, I eat the crust. That is just rude, Morrow. That is just rude. Alright. I see how you are. I see how you are, Morrow. Hello, Kelly. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Do you eat the thin crust and eat the pizza? Of course. Of course. Gotta eat everything and eat a pizza. Part of me would have laughed if that popped up, but it's 4-player. That makes me a little sad. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, I've been battling like this cold, flu, question mark, flu adjacent? I don't even know. I feel like what Riley and my husband had was the flu, because they both got feverish. They both probably had, like, can confirm fever, even though we never took anybody's temp. But I'm pretty sure they had the flu, while I probably have, like, just a worse cold. Browser still streaming through it. Yeah, I have enough energy to, like, stream, but then I kind of crash and burn afterwards. I did yesterday. I kind of crashed and burned yesterday, because, man, I was fighting a nap after stream, but it's like, no, I'm not gonna let my almost 5-year-old run rampant by herself. Plus, I think it's kind of entertaining, me being all delirious. Ah! That's empty. But yeah, again, like, I feel like I have, like, plateaued from my sickness, and I'm kind of on the mend, but I've plateaued. I'm better than I was a few days ago, but I don't think I'm any better than I was yesterday. Well, I think the real test is to see how I feel after stream. That's probably going to be the real litmus test. Yes, please, give me the star. It's me. I'm Yoshi. I'm the star. I'm the star of this show. I do remember, was it Mario Party 2 where it happened? I was playing as Peach so much, then I played as Yoshi for the first time in a while, and I got real confused. And I was looking at Peach when I was playing as Yoshi. That was really funny. It's usually like the opposite of what happens, I swear to God, Luigi. Okay. Okay. Whoo! That could have been real bad. Because the claim still stands that Luigi is a god. The claim still stands. Because, I mean, like, we stand Luigi in this household, because, like, we have the green team. No, I thought I had a notification. It's just my watch being stupid. Also, if you look at, Baby Bowser, during, like, the loop-de-loop, he watches you. He watches you. But yeah, speaking of like the Royal Rumble. Ooh. Hello, Antonio. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I haven't had a chance to talk about it because there wasn't like a whole lot of downtime. Of course, the beat goes on. Talk about it yet, but also Monday Night Raw. I missed most of it due to basketball game. BZAB. 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 B Z A B B. Bum ba dum ba da 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 da. B Z A B B Z. Okay, BBZ. Do 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 do. B Z A B B Z B. Okay. Do 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 do. B Z A B B Z B. Okay. God, I feel like my right elbow needs to pop. It's hurting. B Z A B B Z B B. Tried and true strategy. Just repeat the last button. B Z A B B Z B B Z B B Z B B Z. Do 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 do. B Z A B B Z B B Z B. Hey, ooh. All right. B Z A B B Z B B Z A. The attitude adjustment. The AA. B Z A B B Z B B Z A B AAB. B Z A B B Z B B Z A B. B Z A B B Z B B Z A B B. Do 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 do. B Z A B B Z. Oh man, I was in the zone. I wasn't in the auto zone though, not at all. But anyway, the Royal Rumble happened on Saturday because I'm a fan of WWE. I watch wrestling. Royal Rumble happened, and that's the kickstart to the road to WrestleMania. And for those who may not know, WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl of wrestling. biggest show of the year. It's where the culmination of all like these big long stories tend to happen, and the kickstart to the road to WrestleMania starts at the Royal Rumble. Now the Royal Rumble is a 30-man battle royale, but it's set up in a way where 2 competitors start, and every 90 seconds a new person comes in. And to eliminate someone, you have to throw them over the top rope, and both feet have to touch the ground. And that way they are eliminated. Last person standing wins, and the winner of the Royal Rumble match earns a championship match at WrestleMania. They always say, like, oh, you can main event WrestleMania, and like, the last couple of years, last year's both winners didn't even main event at all. So it's like there's an asterisk whenever they say main event WrestleMania. It's not always true. But anyway, for like the 3rd or 4th time this year, the women's Rumble was better than the men's, because that tends to happen lately, because the women usually kill it. The women are like the best thing about WWE right now, honestly. And I'm not just saying as a woman myself, I'm saying that because like the women are better. The women grab my attention more. Yeah, I just like seeing women be badasses. Whee! So I do think Liv Morgan winning the Women's Rumble was 100% the correct choice. She was my pick from the beginning, even though like I wasn't really like thinking about it all too much. And I know, of course, Saudi, a lot of people have their qualms about Saudi, but honestly, the Saudi crowd in Riyadh was actually really good. They were pretty loud. They were cheering on the women. Like, it was, you know, it was actually pretty good. Solid crowd. Very solid crowd. And crazy that they built the stadium in like 10 days. That is also insane. A stadium specifically for the Rumble, which is crazy. But, yeah, I think Liv Morgan was the perfect choice because she has gotten second a couple times before. She'd gotten second. She had been in like the top 4. She's gotten second in the chamber matches a lot of the time. So it's like, when is it Liv's time? When is it Liv Morgan's time to be the one to win something, to be the one going for it? When is it her time to win? And right now it is Liv's time to win. And I am so excited to see what's going to happen. I know the story is there with Liv going after Stephanie, Raquel in the mix as well. So there's a story to be told there, and I think that's the way to go. Now, what was after that? AJ Styles' retirement match. Not retirement match, but like he put his career on the line against the career killer, which was a great match all the way around. I'm so sad. So sad to see AJ go. But it's one of those, wrestling is one of those professions where you don't always get to go out on your terms. So when you do finally decide to, you know, hang it up, you know, it's like, with AJ, it was like, he knows he could still go, and we can all see it, but like to him, it's like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like with John Cena, it's like, we saw him put out like some of the best matches he's ever had. I think the best match out of the farewell tour was honestly Cody Cena SummerSlam. I think that was the best match of the farewell tour, honestly. And the way Cena went, Cena knew his time was coming up, and we had this whole tour and everything, and Cena knew, he knew in his heart of hearts that he can't keep going, and that's why he tapped out with a smile. With AJ, the story's a little different. It's like, you know, it's like, I mean, AJ Styles, the guy, the person behind the wrestler, he has said before that, oh shit, he has said before that he was going to retire in 2026. And in, you know, kayfabe, he was like, yeah, we could do like another like farewell tour, we could do the things that I want to do. But then like Gunther was like, you know, all up in him, it's like, you know what, I want you to put your career on the line. And AJ's like, all right, bet. And that was how that all went down. I think it's a very fitting end, and the writing's been on the wall for AJ for a while. And it's one of those, it feels like it just kind of creeped up on you and just like, bam, just jumped you from behind. That's why it feels so sudden, because it is all of a sudden. But like when you sit back and think about it for a second, the writing's been on the wall for a while. He had a 5-star match with Cody a couple years ago. You know, he got to, you know, he had a good tag team run with Dragon Lee, with the team name AJ Lee, which is great. And he had a banger match with Shinsuke a week before the Rumble, which is something that we have wanted for a long time. So I think the AJ Styles farewell tour already happened. And they're really going in on Gunther being like this monster career killer. And I think it's going to be fantastic. I'll take an item. So, but that's my thoughts and feelings on AJ v Gunther. Sammy vs. Drew. Lots of moments that were closer than I thought. It's kind of how I expected the match to go, with Drew winning. And then the men's rumble. I have some thoughts and feelings on the men's rumble specifically. It's one of those, I'm like, I don't know who's gonna win. There's really no front runner. Because sometimes, like, the front runner is obvious, and a lot of the time, the obvious pick is never the bad one. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut with the obvious pick. Of course you steal that from me, because you're a god after all. And it's like, yeah, I didn't want to like put too much eggs in my basket for Rumble predictions, but I kept it in the back of my mind. I always try to like rack my brain, and in my mind, before the Fatal 4-Way, I thought it was going to be Sammy. I thought Sammy was going to win the Rumble. But then he wins that Fatal 4-Way to challenge Drew in Saudi, and it's like, that kind of throws my thought process out the window. I feel like it would have been cooler for Sammy to have that win. To win the Rumble, to be that main event star. Because, like, he has main evented WrestleMania as a tag team with KO against the Usos. WrestleMania 39. So it's like, he can main event. People love Sammy. He is main event caliber. Oh. He is behind me. Nice. It's focused. So it's like, yeah, I don't know why they didn't have Sammy in the Rumble and win the Rumble, but I mean, okay. Oba Femi, right? I wasn't expecting Oba to like win the Rumble, but I expected him to have like a somewhat dominant performance, and it was looking good in the first half. He eliminated like what, the first 5 guys? And then they do like nothing with him right after that. Then he just kind of, you know, does piddly shit. And then Brock Lesnar eliminates him, which doesn't help Brock Lesnar's case. And then Brock Lesnar gets eliminated during Jey Uso's entrance. Like, what kind of a mess is this? It is horrible. It was rough to watch. And then also, how the fuck does Logan Paul end up in these high-profile spots Man, he's got that content creator money. I hate it. Because, like, it's one of those, I hate that Logan Paul is a good wrestler. I hate that he's a good wrestler because I cannot stand the dude. Cannot stand what he's for. Don't really like him too much at all. But, like, he's a good wrestler. Sucks that he is. And why does he end up in these, like, Final Four spots? I hate it. But, I don't even remember what the Final Four was. It was, Randy, Logan, someone else, and Roman. Yeah, so, Roman Reigns won the men's Rumble, and and it's like, I have seen TLDRs of the promo battle with Punk from last night's Raw, because I didn't watch all of it. I didn't watch all of Raw. I hardly watched any of it, to be honest, because I went to bed early, and I was at a basketball game most of the evening. So I didn't watch most of it, so I didn't see the promo battle, but I know the cliff notes, kind of, from Twitter and TikTok. Apparently it was good. It was a good promo battle. But, there have been some rumblings throughout reports in the internet talking and, you know, just a lot of things, and I just never really been too keen on him. And it's one of those, he's built up in a way where when he's here, you love him because he's here and actually wrestling and actually, you know, working. But then when he's gone, he's gone all the time. And it's like, you hate him when he's, you know, we hate him all the time because he's gone, but then when he's here, you know, he's great. But it's like, he's gone all the time, and we don't get all of that. Yeah. So it just, and also, the 2022 everything, left a really bad taste in my mouth. Cause just, and yeah, Vince booking was a big part of it. But also look at the mess that he left with. Cause Roman got COVID on the big day one show, forcing a lot of things to go wrong. And that's a big butterfly effect. What if COVID didn't, or what if Roman didn't get COVID right before that pay-per-view or PLE, whatever? Like, what if? I don't know if Roman still would have held the titles hostage, because Brock Lesnar had lost to Bobby Lashley, who was WWE champion, and then Brock just comes in, swoops in, wins the Rumble, because of course. Chauffeur Luigi is just way too OP, can't make a mid character. Gotta go, sorry, no worries! Again, hope your doctor's appointment turns out really good. Hope everything goes out the way it plans. So, but thank you again for the raid. Thank you. Where is the star? Oh, it's down over there. Okay. I can swing by the item shop too. So yeah, like, Brock wins the Rumble. I know a lamp is there. There's no plunder chests in play though, so I'll go ahead and buy the lamp. And like, yeah, like a month later he goes on to win the chamber because of bullshit that happened, and he becomes WWE champion. It's like, well, now what? He's champion, he won the Rumble, now what? Well, freaking the whole thing, Brock, Roman, title v title. And unification, and it's like, well, Roman beat him, and now Roman has both titles, but now he's a part-timer, and he's taken both titles. So, like, Roman, for, like, the better part of, like, an entire fucking year, held both titles hostage. Both world titles hostage. Left Raw completely without a world champion. And it's like, it is insane. Roman's part-time schedule. Nice. And it's just... And also, a lot of stuff I've heard behind the scenes, like, Roman has a lot of fucking pull behind the scenes. And there's, like, rumors and stuff. Again, I don't know, like, any confirmation or anything, but, like, Roman's got a lot of pull backstage. And apparently there was a table spot that got scrapped for the women during some Survivor Series show. And it got pulled because, oh, Roman's doing a similar spot. In fact, like, Raw last night, I had heard that they were shifting around a lot of stuff, just to give more time for the main event slot, which was was it the Punk Roman promo? Was that the main event slot? So it's like, it just, and like, a day or two before the Rumble, he went on, I think, the Pat McAfee show, and talked about how, and I think it's like half kayfabe, half not, where it's like, where it's like, you know, I've stepped away and giving you time to build new stars, but you haven't done that yet. So it's like, you know, half true, half, you know, half kayfabe, half real. And it's like, you know what, yeah, they're right, because, like, we've had all this time to build fucking new stars, but I don't know if it's just the way that it's working. Because, like, it might be, I don't know if it's a man and woman thing, I don't know. Because it's like, hey, we're building up these new, you know, female wrestlers. Where would you go? It's up there, okay, yeah, they're building up new female stars, and all of the top women that were on top, like, you know, like 7 years ago, are now putting over the younger generation. Oh, dang it. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have reverse mushroom. They're putting over the younger talent and are creating more stories that are interesting and compelling. But, like, these men that are in the top spot, like, you know, 7-8 years ago, they're still weaseling themselves into the top spot and not helping younger talent. So it's like, that's kind of the thing with Roman right now, is people are saying, like, you know, he's, like, giving him time to, like, you know, try to build new stars, but, like, he will not step out of the main event scene to give room for that, but he did, and the booking hasn't done that yet. And it's like, it's not just a, you know, a WWE booking thing, it's also like, you know, so it's like, the women are definitely a little bit more giving, and like, even like, on WWE Unreal, like, Triple H has even said, like, oh, the women grasp it better than the men, you know, like the business. And it's like, well, why aren't you giving them spots? Why are you pushing them to the side to make room for your big male dominant players? And then it's like, why? Because there's no reason why the show couldn't have opened with Punk Roman promo battle and have Stephanie and Raquel main event. There's no way that shouldn't have been the plan. But, like, what do I know, right? What do I know? I know nothing about the business, apparently. I've watched enough to kind of have an understanding of how things work, and it really sucks. And for me personally, I never even gave Roman a second glance for winning the Rumble. Never even thought of it. And it's like, for one, he hasn't been in the title picture in a long time. Like, ever since he dropped it to Cody, he had never once touched the title picture. Which, you know, totally get it, totally understand. Oh, hello, Pablo Loca. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the reverse mushroom is definitely the most overpowered item. That's why it only showed up in one game. But yeah, it's like in terms of Roman in the world title picture, he hasn't been in it since he dropped it to Cody at WrestleMania 40. Which, that's totally fine. And winning the Rumble, like, it does make sense. And, like, the story is there for Roman v. Punk. It's there. It's just the bullshit around. It's like, are we really going to scrap everybody else around just to give you the spotlight when there's no problems putting the spotlight on you to begin with? It kind of goes into what I was saying about, like, friendship, about, like, you know, getting the respect that you give. I feel like in some instances, there's no respect for anyone else from Roman. Because, like, there's rumors about, uh-oh. Shit. There's rumors about, like, he pitched to win against Cody, saving it for next year's Mania, knowing damn well that he wanted Roman v. Rock. You know, like, it's a whole slew of shit. And it's like, yeah, and Cody went into business for himself, but also it's like, one, we got, like, one of the greatest builds, but also, again, snubs the women. Because Bayley had a damn good story with Damage Control, because she won the Rumble that year for Mania 40. And nice. And there was a whole story of, you know, leaving Damage Control because, like, the writing was on the wall, pushing Bayley out, and her challenging Io. Like, the story was there. Why? Mario has two! This is bullshit. Like, the story was there, and, like, their segment when Bayley chose who she was going after, that got, like, a lot of views, like, higher than the men. And the conspiracy theory is that, they halted progress on that feud because it was doing better than the men. And it's like, it's one of those, like, you can't necessarily prove it because, like, there's no evidence. Because, like, everything is, like, circumstantial. But it's happened too many times for it to be a coincidence, I feel. Because, okay, Evolution last year, an all-women's PLE was one of the best PLEs in the entirety of 2025. Like, you don't at me, Evolution was the best show last year. And the only reason, the only reason people probably regard Elimination Chamber as the best show of last year was the John Cena heel turn. Which in the long run didn't really pan out very well, but, like, we wouldn't have gotten lots of things. But yeah, like, we had the return of Jade, Turn It On, and the reveal of who actually did it, Naomi's heel turn and everything. You know, but, like, I feel like all everyone ever talks about is the John Cena heel turn. But, like, Evolution overall was the best show. The weakest match on the card was Tiffany v. Trish, which that one was thrown together, like, last minute, and it wasn't, like, the worst thing in the world. Everything else was a banger. So, It's like your women show out week after week after week. Where's their reward? They work fucking harder than the men half the time. And like there's no reward for them. It's crazy. Bam. Wow. Slow and steady wins the race. So, yeah, with the plans for Raw getting shuffled around to give more time for the main event segment, and like the first thing they do is snuff the women. It's awful. It's like, it's not always like the women, but like these people that were in like high caliber spots, you know, I think like Otis and Tozawa kind of got shafted a little bit when they're the #1 contenders for the tag title right now, I believe. So, yeah, it's just kind of insane. Dang it. Could have won. Could have won. So, yeah, it bugs my head. And it's always Roman at the crime scene. You know? Like, we can't prove that it's him, but he's always there at the scene of the crime. He's always there. So, yeah, but that's just kind of my thoughts and feelings overall about the Rumble. The Women's Rumble was fine. There was, like, no real, like, bad spots in the Women's Rumble. Tiffany's back. Woo. I could not care less about Tiffany Stratton. Do not really like her. Mania last year really, soured my opinion of her, honestly. And there was a moment where her and Charlotte stood in the ring face to face. Charlotte was very courteous and said, "Welcome back, Tiffany." And I was yelling at the TV at Charlotte to beat her up. I was yelling. It's really funny. I was like, beat her up! Beat her up! Beat the shit out of her, Charlotte! So, yeah. But also, without that, Charlotte wouldn't have been in a tag team with Alexa Bliss. So, yeah. So, like, it's one of those, like, everything happens for a reason. So, yeah, I'm just not a fan of Tiffany. The only reason they turned her babyface was because Tiffy time. That's it. No other real reason. It's like, dude, why? It's so stupid. Because it wasn't clicking. Tiffany Stratton as a babyface did not click at all. Koopa Goomba Boo, Koopa Goomba Boo, Koopa Goomba Boo, Koopa Goomba Boo. Ugh, Koopa Goomba Boo. Goomba. So yeah, I'm just, and Tiffany being the second, you know, the runner-up, it's like, ugh, not a fan. Not a fan. Goomba Boo, Koopa Koopa Boo. 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 Second from the right would be Koopa. No, second from the right is Boo. There we go, I fixed it. My brain mixed up left and right. Boo Goomba Koopa! Boo Goomba Koopa. Alright, that's fair enough. Boo Goomba Koopa! 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 Goomba. Yes. I did it. So yeah, after the whole 0-3 bullshit Tiffany pulled last year, I am just Not a fan. And it's not just that, it was what happened after that. And because she had done like interviews, there's an interview with Logan Paul and on his podcast, and he had asked her like, did you have to apologize? And Tiffany said, like, they made me apologize. And like, just her demeanor and her body language showed me that she was not sorry for saying that to her. And it's like, dude, I know in professional wrestling, you gotta blur the lines of reality and scripted, right? You gotta blur the lines, right? But like, I'm sure when, you know, you're doing a promo battle, trying to, you know, fuel the feud, there are boundaries that, should not be crossed. And, Charlotte's divorce from Andrade was very fresh. Extremely fresh. And it was extremely fresh, and Tiffany had no right to say it, especially after Charlotte did like a talk show interview and kind of opened up more, trying to show more of, you know, her human side, essentially. And Tiffany essentially just like squashed that right there, and it's like, ugh. And again, body language showing like no remorse over it, and it's like, that's not cool. That's not cool. Because I feel like if we're going to be, you know, throwing insults at each other, there's some boundaries that, you know, can and can't be crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get the item. So, even like for me, like if there are like specific jokes I do not like, I'm doing better. I used to just take it, even though I didn't like specific jokes about me. I'm a little bit better, but like, hey, I didn't necessarily like that joke, and it's like, here's why. I'm doing better at like standing up for myself. So like if there's a joke someone makes that is about me and I didn't like, I'd be like, hey, let's not cross this line. Or it's like, hey, you know, joking's fine, but here's one I do not want to be joked about. And if they cross that line, then, you know, can't help you. So, what turn are we on? 21. 35. So we're a little over halfway. Probably take a break after this turn, because I really need to pee. Because I have drank a lot of liquids. I have drank a lot of liquids. Whee. So yeah, needless to say, I am just not the biggest fan of Tiffany Stratton, so do with that information what you will. I have grown to really like Charlotte, and I even liked her before her injury. So but yeah, the story's there with Liv. I hope they get a real good run at it. I saw something like, oh, Liv should lose at WrestleMania. It's like, bitch, Liv should win. Liv should win. This is the year of Liv winning. Give Liv the win. I mean, we're still months away from WrestleMania, so we still got time. And I'm sure the build-up for Roman Punk's gonna be, you know, a good one. It already is starting to look like a good one. So I hope, come on, I need to pause, damn it. It won't let me pause if they're using an item. It's stupid. Dude! Bitch! Alright, well, we're gonna take our break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is I need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Alright, we're back. And Peach gets to gamble her money away because she swapped places with me. Because of course she did. Thank you for all the links, Johnny. Thank you, thank you. Also, hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright. I was ranting about, like, wrestling right before break. I think the last thing I said was something about not liking Tiffany Stratton, which is, you know, fair. If Tiffany Stratton doesn't have any haters, I am dead. 100%. She gonna double or nothing. Oh boy. She's brave. Braver than me. Ha 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 ha. It's like you got guts, princess. But guts gets you no profit. So yeah, that's just my overall take on the Rumble. Sad about AJ. I'm curious to see how the angle with Sammy chasing the world title goes. And Love Liv still kind of coming around to Roman. Since I just warped, will it let me pick a direction since I like just warped and it never came from a direction? Okay, it just brings me up there. All right, because I think that's the way Peach went. That worked out, actually. Ah, this whole warp shenanigans worked out better for me than Peach. Ha ha ha! Anywho. Alright. Alright. So yeah, Love Liv winning. Lash Legend and Sol Ruca looked phenomenal, honestly. Love the NXT girls representation. Brie coming back was crazy. But yeah, with the men's Rumble, Obafemi, I wanted more. I wanted more because Obafemi is like such a dominant force. He's such a fucking monster. Like, give him more monster runs. I know, I think they debuted him against like the War Raiders like 2v1, which is, you know, crazy debut, but like hopefully Obafemi's hard to fumble and they are struggling. Mario, Luigi. Checker, Peach, green. Checker, Peach on top. I forgot where Wario was. It was Mario Wario? I think it was Mario Wario. Mario. Wario. Luigi. Yeah, it was checkered Peach on top. I think that was it. Whee! Just a little flash. So, yeah, there was a lot of spots in the men's Rumble where it definitely could have been a lot better. But, yeah, overall, the women's Rumble was better than the men's because it has been for years. It has been for years. Even, last year was more even than it had been, but, like, the women are generally better than the men, honestly. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a woman. I'm saying that because just the women are better at what they're doing right now. Which is, you know, kind of crazy, but hey. Ooh, me again. Damn it. I tried. Of course, when I want to be swapped, it doesn't let me. So yeah, that's just like my takes on the Rumble. If anyone is also a wrestling fan and has some takes about the Royal Rumble, then yeah, just feel free to speak your mind. Wow, they're in cahoots! They're in cahoots! That's why I wanted it to be me. Because I didn't want my star I just bought stolen from me. Also, again, with it being in Saudi Arabia, you know, there's, you know, stuff about, like, the women having to cover up for, you know, the performances. And it's like, honestly, the women's gear looked really good. You know, there wasn't any, like, confusion on who anyone was. Everyone had it styled to however they wanted it to be. Everyone looked good. And, you know, love it. And, let's see, the men, yeah, the crowd's also a big thing. It's like, the Saudi crowds have been notorious for being kind of, you know, wishy-washy on specific people, but like here, the last few shows that they have been in Saudi, they have, done really well. And for the women's rumble, they were pretty loud. They were cheering. And it's like, you know what? Hey, they're making noise. That's what you want. And I have heard that apparently the crowd in Philly last night was not that good in comparison. Because again, I missed most of Raw last night, just on the merit of Allie had a basketball game, and I went to bed early because I was sick. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, yeah, I watched some of the street fight, I think. Yeah, and I don't really know what happened after, but yeah, that's kind of my take right now on wrestling. But NXT is kind of in a weird state right now, where most of the people that I loved in NXT have either been let go or they are on the main roster right now. So we're kind of in like this weird in-between lull where we need to wait for some of these talent to get good in a way. So, but we have a ladder match to determine the new NXT champion. Oh, Luigi. No, Luigi! No! I was right there. I haven't won this game in a minute. So, but yeah, like for a while, NXT was like the best. And now it's like, ugh. It's not like, ugh, but it's like there's a lot of new faces that have come up from like Evolve or acquisitions and contract signings. There's a lot of new faces where I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. And I don't know these characters. So it'll take a while for me to get to know some of the characters. And it took a while to get to know some of the people that I liked. Like, I like Lola Vice. I've come around on her a lot. You know, I love Trick Willie, love Mello, love Jordan. You know, like there's a lot of characters that a lot of wrestlers that I have grown to really like from their time in NXT. So hopefully it translates well to the main roster. There's some I don't understand why. Like another one, Jada Parker, I don't get her. We need to put her in like a storyline where we see what she's all about. And at first, I wasn't a fan of Lola Vice. You know, like I didn't like get her, but they threw her in some storylines that culminated in NXT Underground matches, and that's where she shined. And that's where I began to really, really dig her. So, oh, come on. Mine. No, it's not mine. Whee. Whoop. He's going after me and only me. Rude. Mine. No! Why? Of course, the one time I uncover it, it gets stolen from me. But when I try to steal it from someone else, they get it. It's a little bit rude, don't you think? Nice. Nice. Anyway. So yeah, like they threw Lola in stories that culminated in like, you know, NXT Undergrounds, where that's where her MMA background comes in, and she shows why she is a force to be reckoned with. I'm like, you know what? I can get behind Lola. I can get behind her. So, yeah, I want that for some of these wrestlers, because it's like, I don't understand you. Let me understand you. Like, babyface or heel, let me understand you. I want to understand your character. And that's the whole point of becoming a wrestler and getting over, right? Is you want people to, wow, understand you. It's because she's in 4th, that's why. Bro, I'm in 3rd and she has the most money. I mean, by a coin, but still. Damn. But yeah, like the men love Ricky Saints, love him, love Joe Hendry. Those are really the only 2 I know very well that are in the men's ladder match. Again, it's one of those where most of your big stars went off to the main roster, and you're just kind of left trying to rebuild. And it's like, ah, man. What's up? Bowser Curse would be fantastic, honestly. Nope, I just give the rest of my money to you. Yay. You just gotta make back the money that you gave to Peach somehow, right? Fine. Swap with Peach. That's not Peach. That's me. Oh, goodness. So yeah, my thoughts and feelings on the current state of wrestling is it could be better, could be worse. Oh, also another thing that I feel the need to rant about, that a lot of people on Twitter are with me on this. Why the hell did they change Stephanie Vaquer's theme? Why the hell did they do this? She had a very recognizable theme. Everyone loved it. And there was zero reason to even change it. And also the fact that she had fought hard to keep her theme when she moved up to the main roster. She had fought hard to keep it. Like, she called Shawn Michaels in a panic. Like, hey, they want to change my theme. I don't want to. Help me. And, you know, he did. And now all of a sudden they're changing it? Like... And it's like, when the song played for her entrance, I didn't even know what was going on. Until I saw, like, the horns on the screen. I'm like, no. They didn't change it, did they? And they did. I hate it when they do this to the wrestlers. For, like, no reason. Sometimes a theme change is needed. Like Kit Wilson, right? His theme change went very well. Because they made it super catchy. And Kit Wilson had a lot of input on it. Some theme changes are okay, like Becky Lynch changed her theme. She'd used, you know, Celtic Invasion for a long time. She used it for a long time, and now with her new character, you know, wanted to change it, which is totally fine. Because, you know, new character and everything. But, with Stephanie Vaquer, there was zero reason. Zero reason to change it. Absolutely none, and they did it anyway. Like, what was the point? Excuse me. Like, what was the point of changing it to something super generic? Like, she got Def Rebelled hardcore! Like, I hate it when they... In, like, Braun Breaker, they changed his theme several times. Oh, who else? Johnny Gargano. They changed his theme a bunch, too. And it's like... They're changing themes to, like, unrecognizable. And again, the problem culminates at the Rumble, where nobody knows what wrestler is coming out because their theme sucks. A good wrestler's theme song, you should know who it is in like the first 2 notes. You should know who it is. Like Stone Cold, you hear the glass break, boom, you know it's Stone Cold. Like Triple H, you hear that guitar, doon doo, it's time to play the game. You know it's him. The drum, do 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 do. You know it's Shawn Michaels. Like you hear the beginning of the song and you immediately know who it is. That's a good theme. And like Stephanie's theme was totally fine before. No reason to change it. And I hope the internet has managed to bully WWE on a few occasions. Very seldom do people get things to change. 2 instances recently, the We Want Cody movement and getting R-Truth re-signed. Those are the 2 instances recently where the internet has bullied WWE into giving them what they want. And I really hope that people are crying out so loud, voicing their opinions about Stephanie Vaquer and her theme. And it's like when she walked out to it, you could tell she did not want to change her theme. You can tell she wasn't very happy with it. And like there is nothing recognizable about her new theme. Again, I had no idea it was even an entrance theme until she walked out. That's how bad it is. And this is your women's champion. This is your champion. Why are we treating our champions like garbage? So, yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to at least get out there. And it's like, yeah, I know they changed Tiffany's, oh my god. I know they changed Tiffany's theme shortly after she got to the main roster. What the hell? My god, that was awful. I know they changed Tiffany's theme when she got to the main roster, and it's one of those, it's like, it felt kind of unneeded, but like I've gotten used to it. And I can, kind of recognize it a little bit, but like, again, I don't care about Tiffany enough. But it's just, they should stop changing wrestlers' themes willy-nilly. Because with Braun Breaker, it's like, I had just gotten used to some of the theme changes, and then they change it again in like 2 weeks. The one they've stuck on now does kind of fit, but honestly, I thought he had a fine theme before. In NXT. But also, again, why do they feel the need to change wrestlers' themes when they get to the main roster or even in NXT? Because Jordan Grace, got essentially Def Rebelled. They changed her theme, which is stupid. Because her original theme was fine, because she used it for a while, her TNA theme. Then they changed it, and it's like, it's okay, but like, the Def Rebel formula is just like, hey, here's their name, the wrestler's name or catchphrase in the first 2 seconds, so that way you know who it is. But like, that defeats the whole purpose of having a good theme. It defeats the whole purpose. Because like, you shouldn't need to have like the wrestler's name or like their moniker in the first 2 seconds. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But like, it's one of those that very seldom it actually works. And it's, drives me nuts. Oh, my goodness. There's my rant for the day. Yeah, I hope the internet comes together and attempts to bully WWE into giving Stephanie her theme back. because she fought so hard to keep it. She fought really hard to keep it and had to call Shawn Michaels and be like, hey, can you help? And then at the end of the day, it didn't even matter. Stupid. I mean, the internet blew up with We Want Cody. Internet blew up when R-Truth got let go. And I really hope the internet blows up for Stephanie. She deserves the world, and her theme was perfectly fine. And it's like, I understand. TKO, overall, was the worst thing that ever happened at WWE. And it's like, we can prove it, too. We can prove it, because there was an interview with one of, like, the head guys of TKO. And he got asked about some of the stuff about, like, when Vince was in charge. And he went on to say, like, oh, Vince McMahon, his business model focused on families and everything being affordable, but we're focusing on getting the most profit. Yeah, it shows. You're pricing out your most valuable fans. No wonder the fucking crowd sucked in Philly. They can't, the actual fans who give a fucking shit can't even go to your goddamn shows because the tickets are too expensive. And also, that is one thing that Vince McMahon got right, was having the model for the families. Because you create that longevity. You create that longevity of, like, hey, oh, my parents got me into wrestling, and now I'm getting my kids into wrestling, and then in the future their kids are going to get their kids into wrestling. There's that longevity. And also, if tickets are affordable for, like, a family of 4, parents and their 2 kids, then they'll go to shows more often whenever they can. Oh, thank God it wasn't me. I wouldn't put it past her. So that is one thing that Vince McMahon got right. And in the most recent years, he hardly got anything right. And it's one of those, don't get me wrong, without Vince McMahon, wrestling in WWE wouldn't be what it is today without him. You know, shit guy, good businessman, but yeah, last few years was real bad under Vince. But yeah, TKO is the one pricing everything out. They're forcing the hands of those under WWE to make specific decisions solely based off of profit margins. And it hurts the business. If you are so focused on the numbers in a creative business, it does not benefit the business. If you are focused solely on the numbers and the analytics in a creative business, it's not going to work very well. Like, and I say creative as in kind of human-led product in a way. Like, it's like K-pop in a way, you know, but like not as uppity as that, but hear me out. Like, you know, sports teams, right? Here's a good example. The New York Yankees, 2024 World Series. Yankees were solely built on analytics and statistics. Solely built on that. That's where they invested in, and there were Little League level errors made by that Yankees team. But all they cared about was statistics. That was all they cared about. Whereas the Dodgers, yeah, the whole thing is like, oh, the Dodgers are spending so much money. Yeah, because they want to fucking win. They're investing the money that they have because there is no salary cap. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna bitch and complain about the Dodgers spending spending money, then how about you bitching and complain at your own team for not spending money and being cheapskates? That's what TKO is doing right now. TKO is being cheapskates. Because, like, TKO is solely focused on the analytics side of the business and not, like, the creative part. Because what gets people invested? The creative, the storytelling. These people involved are humans with human brains that lean more creative with their storytelling. You're not gonna hook people without a good story. How else are you gonna watch a TV show? You know, if you're, like, flipping channels and, you know, you see something, like, boring, it's like you're just gonna keep, you know, scrolling past. But if you know, flipping channels and you come across this, like, really interesting thing, really interesting characters and dynamics, it's like, oh, hey, I want to stick around and see what's up. Like, what's going on here? So, yeah, it's just, it bugs me so bad that TKO is only focusing on profit and not what's best for the consumer. So, can I get something good, please? Yeah, this is the play. This is the play. So, yeah. More ranting. Ranted from friendships to wrestling to more wrestling to baseball. Yeah, and I rant about baseball because baseball season is coming up. But also, speaking of sports things coming up, Super Bowl's coming up. Shit. Patriots and the Seahawks. I mean, we'll watch it. Because we've watched Super Bowl about every year. I think the universe kind of went slightly back into where it would be, because there's no Chiefs at all, and there were no Chiefs at all in the playoffs. Patriots are back in the Super Bowl picture, and so are the Seahawks. So it's just crazy. This football season has been so wild, honestly. Maybe I should have bumped it up to like 40 turns. Yeah, I probably should have bumped it up to 40 turns. It's fine. I never know what I'm doing. It's my turn. Standard last 5 turns procedures. All red and blue spaces are doubled. And if you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. At least I'm not like in a rush this time over not having a wacky watch and everything, so... So yeah. We can figure out something to do. We can figure out something to do if shit happens. Today is just kind of a whatever day anyway. Okay, so the stars are... I am way up here. I have the money. If I don't do anything now, nothing will come of it. Steal that star. Thank you. Bang. 6. What's up, Toad? I just had Boo give me a star. I wouldn't mind some others. Core block and a mushroom. Okay, I can make use of these. Thank you, Toad. Bum ba dum ba dum bum doo 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 doo. Huh, goodness. But yeah, the whole baseball rant. I know, again, everyone's all arguing about like, oh, the Dodgers, they spend too much money. We need a salary cap. Also, again, it's like, yeah, you're bitching at the Dodgers spending money. How about you bitch at your team to spend their money? Because it's like, the Dodgers are actually putting in the effort to get the good guys to win championships. What's your team doing? Huh? And also, people were bitching to that when they won 2 years ago against the Yankees. And, like, the Yankees also spend a bunch of money on their team, too. It's like, guys, you really gotta pick and choose your battles a lot better. So, I honestly can't wait for baseball season. I want to make it a goal to try and watch more baseball. I say that is a loose goal, a very loose goal. Whether it'll happen or not, I don't know. But I would like to watch more baseball. And not like just the World Series, but also again, if you're gonna watch a sport, get like close to championship time. Those are gonna be some of your best games. Because I mean, I watched game 4 or 5 of the World Series, and then I did watch game 7. I did end up watching game 7. So. One and 3 shot. 33 and a third. Let's go! Let's go, bitches! Let's go, bitches! Rolls a 1. If only I can double stack my items. But there is no item that can hinder me right now. No one can move the star. No one can reverse me. I'm too close for poison to be in effect. But that can happen, though. Luigi is just God. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? Pause strat. I'm gonna pause strat. There's too much at stake to not pause strat. Okay, no. No. What?! Even with the pause strat?! Are you serious?! Peach is a bitch. Did you see? I was mashing like insanity right after that. I was mashing like insanity. I mean, I got money, but like, what's the point if, like, dude, the computers are so unfair sometimes. It's crazy. Do I have to work with her? I have to work with her now. This is bullshit. This is some bullshit. Alright, bitch. Are you an artiste? Oh my god, this is stupid. I pause stratted and everything. Like, I know it's not like 100% guarantee, but like, all of that effort just went to waste. And it's like, when I, you know, had it paused on the right one, there was no motion from anyone at all. So it was like, dude, even after all of that, I got nothing from that. Again, there's no item holding me back. There's no item that can move the star. No one can go to the star, so... What turn are we on? Okay, yeah, there's 3 turns left, so we're good. 3, 4, 5, yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God we don't have to do this again. Alright, the star is mine. Where's I roll a 1? You know what would be really fantastic, honestly? Well, for 1, 42 is the answer to everything, and for 2, Bowser Revolution. Viva la Revolution would be pretty good, actually. Because we do some... What's up? Not even on there. Suit giveaway. Give me a Bowser suit. Yeah! I can cosplay as Bowser. Let me cosplay as Bowser. 42 is the answer to everything. I also have a regular mushroom. So I have a plan. Let's see how this minigame goes, though. Alright. We get squished, Luigi. Get wrecked. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Oh goodness, excuse me. I should not be cackling like that when I am sick. I should know better. I should 100% know better. 2 turns. Oh goodness. I am drinking my 3rd bottle of green tea on stream. 2 is usually good enough, but again, I am sick. So I gotta drink more. Drink more liquids. Alright. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. I did not look ahead to see what I need. I'll do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just more than a 6. Perfect. Nice. Well, our 69's backwards, so not nice. No, actually, I need to save my money. No. Well, there's something more in it for me, then sure. But right now, nothing really seems popping out at me. Pew. Alright. Okay. I could have bought another mushroom. I should have done that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hello? Do I like to study? Actually, no. Ooh. What am I gonna do with this on the last turn? The only thing I can do is mess up Luigi. And even then... Ah! I about lost my controller. Excuse me. Goodness. One of my favorite things is being able to watch the computers play their games. But I also know it's just more for a casual. Who did that? Luigi! We got red and blue up in this household. Very patriotic. Red and blue. Oh my goodness, I'm just like watching him go. How did Luigi manage to win with all those toads? It's crazy. Crazy work. Luigi's a god! Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Luigi is a god. Luigi has god powers. Luigi has god powers. Oh, man. We're gonna make that into a raid message, honestly. Luigi has god powers. Because, like, there's a lot of things that are just so inexplainable without the explanation of Luigi is just God. Everybody bow your heads and pray to Luigi! He is your new god now. I say as I have gotten this perfect. It's like, oh, Luigi's a god. I wouldn't call myself a god. No, I wouldn't do that. Even though I have said I had the power of God and anime on my side. But no. Having both God and anime on your side is crazy work. It's fine sometimes, but no. I don't even know what kind of damage I could do. But honestly... there is still a way I can lose this. And I am uncertain. I am uncertain. My god, Mario. That's a me roll. I've done it before. Alright. What's our first push we're gonna yield me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 happening. 1, 2, 4. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blue space. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mitchell, that candy sassy. Lost my train of thought. Welcome back to EA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. We can have more fun with this. We can have more fun with this. No, you're good. You're good. I am not in any hurry right now this second. Ooh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it'll let me go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it'll let me go left. It will. There's a reason I went for that. There is a reason I went for that. Because I think... Now that I sit here and think more about it, I might have the Happening Star. I did land on a few of Bro's forward fruit thingies. I have also landed on a few of those Bro's reverse fruit thingies. So I think I have the Happening Star, and that's all I really need, honestly. Boom shakalaka. 1, 2, 3, let's be Johnny. Again, only Johnny can be Johnny. It is the circle of Johnny. Only Johnny can be Johnny. 42 is the answer to everything. That's all I can really say. Yeah, we finished up the 3 turns from Thursday last week. And I probably could have gotten away with 40 turns. I should have done 40 instead of 35, but it's fine. I am also sick, so and I am feeling a little tired, so I think this will be okay. Blue will have to understand. Alright, bonus stars. Yoshi. It is I, Yoshi, the minigame star. Coin star goes to the bitch because I tried to pause strat and she outwitted my pause strat because she cheated because she's a computer. It is me! Yay, I did it. With the power of friendship, wrestling, baseball, and pizza crusts, we did it. So I think that was about most of everything we talked about today. Yeah, because I talked about like friendships and everything. And then talked about a lot of wrestling, and then yeah. Super Bowl power? Yeah, we talked about Super Bowl a little bit. Had least amount of coins held at one point. It's fine. It's kind of funny how Mario and Peach had the same exact amount in minigames. That's funny. Oh, I had that no question. I had that no question. And I wasn't in any danger of Peach getting that, so we're good. One chance time. And that was me giving away a non-existent star. A few Bowsers, some battles. Lots of items, some banks. One game guy where she lost it all. Alright. Should we all be Johnny? Yes! 8-ball, how could you? I was gonna pop in for... I mean, it's been 2.5 hours. I am feeling a little drained, but we can do some mini games. We can do some green team shenanigans. Alright. So yeah. Yeah. Alright. Because I just want to go to Vine with me, because I love Vine with me. Pizza? Yeet. Love pizza. Yeah, I forgot to change the question of the day to what I wanted it to be. Like, do you eat the crust off pizza? Do you eat the crust? I eat the crust. My husband does not 90% of the time. Oops. I skipped the first Vine. Wee. Wee. Bloop. Ta-da! But yeah, I'm the one that eats the crust, and like, even like my husband doesn't, he'll like, you know, leave and I'll put it away for leftovers. Because we had pizza for the Rumble Saturday. It's like, whenever shows are during the afternoon, our time, it's just easier to get a pizza for for watching wrestling. For WrestleMania, for the last like 2 years, we have started a tradition to do WrestleMania nachos, and we make like a bunch of nachos for the whole weekend. That'll be April, because that's when Mania is. And we do have some nacho stuff for supper now, but it's like, well, everyone's been sick and not really feeling up to eating. So, oops. So, nachos will be in our future at some point. Oops. Oh, he's almost caught up with me. No, he is caught up with me now. Wow, he's ahead of me though. Okay, fine. We'll catch back up. I say. Sometimes. Yeah, the only time I don't eat the crust is thin and crispy. That is the only time I ever don't eat the crust, is if it's thin and crispy. Other than that, I usually do. Hand toss, pan, stuffed crust, I usually eat the crust. We'll do this one more time, and then we'll call it. Because again, being sick, I am a little tired, and it's like, I feel like I have plateaued in my sickness journey, where I am not any better or worse than I was yesterday. So, and bam. Ta-da! Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, so let's back out. Alright. Let's go back to the castle. And, I know it's short. I know it's only been 2.5 hours. Again, I am sick. So, this is fine. This is fine. It was also kind of a weird one, too, so. That'll be it for today. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so it'll be, Pokemon Legends ZA will be tomorrow. Thursday will be more Mario Party, and Friday, more ZA. Sure, raid test a Jane18? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I know Blue isn't starting till like 3:30, I think. But, again, I am sick. So it's fine. I mean, as much as, like, you know, whole Luigi being a god thing would have been a great raid message, I'm kind of up for, like, not raiding right now, honestly. I just don't feel up for it. I'm just not too good right now. As the cough. And plus, I don't know who to raid anyway. I mean, there's some people here that I haven't raided in a minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, we'll just not raid right now. Blue does go live in 3:30, so catch her over there. Raid message, no raid, please. Ah, yes, no raid, please. So yeah, tomorrow, Pokemon. We are on our set of 3 Rogue Mega Evolutions, or Mega Evolved Pokemon. And we're on that, and then we're waiting for Corbo's orders, because we apparently have an in with the Syndicate. They're making us do labor, so I'm excited because I love Corbo. And then Thursday's Mario Party. I might do Mario Party 3 and we'll actually do 45 turns this time and not 50 and be panicking at the last minute. And then Friday ZA. So hopefully we get a full week of streams in, hopefully. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you for the Hydra Jade. Thank you. Always appreciated. So yeah, we're just gonna end. I'm not worried about Raiden or anything, because I am not. I'm feeling really tired right now, so it's fine. So yeah, that'll be it. Mondays are Final Fantasy 16. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays are a mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress. And Wednesdays and Fridays are Pokemon Legends ZA. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. And we will see you next time.